Now we're ready to log in to the Turing Web UI. You'll want to go to ai-video.turingvideo.com, and that's going to bring you to a sign-in. You want to use your Turing Vision credentials to go ahead and sign in. You may see when you first come in, there may be an upgrade available. Again, we've talked about with the OTA. You can simply do that now or just come back and do it later. Let's move on to talking about what all is in the UI. So at first you notice we're under the alerts section, and you may or may not have anything under the alerts section. If you've never configured one, then this sheet is going to be blank. I have a blank page here. In order to go ahead and get some alerts going, let's go ahead and create some. Now there's two ways to get there. One is going to be on the left-hand side of the navigation pane. You'll see alerts and notifications on the left-hand side. The other is going to be going up into the top right, and go ahead and click on the alert settings, and that'll take us to the page where we can create an alert. When I come into here, you see I've got quite a few alerts already created, but we're going to go ahead and create a new one, and it's going to be called an alert rule. You see it's in blue and underlined. So let's go over to the far right of the screen, and we'll have plus or add a new alert rule. I'm going to go ahead and create one that's kind of generic, just so we can get some alerts rolling in, and we'll cover more specifics later. I'm going to hit the plus on alert rule. I'm going to give it an alert name. So I'm just going to go ahead and call this all vehicle. It's all vehicle. Choose the event type, hit the drop down menu. Again, you can imagine we're going to want vehicle. And we don't at this time want to put any information in here. No attributes, license plate, things of that nature. We could, but we'll cover that later. So we just simply go down now and choose a site. I'm just going to do it for the Learning HQ. I could add another site if I wanted to. Again, if I had more than one, just wanted to create kind of a catch-all rule for all vehicles, I could do that. I'm just going to do this for now for one site and click create. Now, if I look up in the very top, you see all vehicle. Again, that's what we named it. And we do see there is a vehicle underneath it. So let's go back into the alerts section. We'll cover this more in depth later. So in the top left-hand side, let's go to alerts. And let's first see what and how we can filter by. You have alert type. If you do your drop-down menu, you have either people or vehicle. If you notice now, you see all people listed in the bold section. So let's go ahead and slip it over to vehicle. And now we see vehicle has popped up. We even see one here that's got a license plate with it. We could then go by each individual site. We could do the drop-down menu, and we could go into a site, and we could even go by camera as well. So this site only has 2 cameras, but we could choose one of each of the cameras. We could choose a particular one, and that would narrow it down all the way to that site and that camera. And then even more, we can come over into time and do the drop-down menu and do last hour, day, week, month. And let's look from the 2nd to the 3rd of January. This one will have some. And here you see we go back Monday, January 3rd, and we've got these different types of vehicle alerts in here. Again, alerts are going to be an event that you created an alert for that event. So you have to have had an alert created in order to receive that inside of the Vision platform. So let's just clear all this out. Hit the X up here in the top right. You see quickly it puts it all the way back to today. Here we are, Sunday, January 23rd on a people, defaults to a people alert. Let's go look. Let's do another vehicle. And let's just look. Here is one that had a vehicle tag with it. So if I select this, immediately it's going to pop up and start playing that. And I have some options down here what we can do with these. And you're going to find these options in a lot of different places in here. So let's go ahead and cover them now. The first one is going to be I can view the snapshot. So the snapshot is going to be the image it took. And you see here it's circled around the tag. Anytime you have a vehicle event and you have a snapshot with it, that's going to be because it recognized a tag. So you can view the snapshot. You can go ahead and download this clip. So I can click on here and I can download it straight to my computer. I could share this clip. Again, by clicking share, I'm going to enter either their email or their phone number. So let's quickly here, I'll enter my email. Once you've entered the email, you want to make sure you do click on the right here, the little blue check. Make sure you click that, and then it's in there, it has been entered. You actually see you could add another or more emails if you wish. Just make sure whatever you enter in, you do click the little check mark to enter that. If you want to add a message, you can simply enter in whatever message you want. Again, don't forget to click the little blue check to make sure the message is in, and then click share. So now we have a share succeeded, so that's sent over to my email. We have another icon here that has a little point up. That's going to be archive. I'm going to talk about archives individually here later, but again, that's how we can go archive a clip. We can go straight to viewing the full footage. There's reaching out to the NVR and viewing the footage. Again, we'll cover this when we actually get into cameras here in just a little bit. So if we want to go back and look, we could go and we could change the alert types. We could go to a people, and let's just do it by site real quick here. Again, just pick a site. I know there was one with only just a very few alerts, and if I click on this one, you can see several things here. So not only does it pop up and show, again, the little playback clip, the 5-second clip, it also shows me in the bottom because it did recognize me, and we're going to talk all about how it did that here shortly. Again, the same options: download, share, archive, and view the full footage. But you'll notice there's no download thumbnail or download the capture image, because it's only in a vehicle event do you get that capture image where you can go in and click on that. This completes the training in this section. Please continue on to the next video.